So we're just walking towards St. Paul's Cathedral now. There are some great buildings here, like even this one here. I actually know what it is. It's number 30 Cannon Street, I don't know, but it just looks pretty cool for that simplistic photograph, if I can get it without a vehicle. Yeah, just little pictures like that which make, you know, that simplistic photography where there's nothing really going on, but the architecture is just nice. I don't know, kind of got a feel for that today in London, so I might focus a little bit more on that rather than the busy streets and the, you know, the hustle and bustle of London. Maybe just some real simple shots. I don't know, maybe play around with some long exposure today as well. So the camera I'm using today is the Fujifilm X100VI. I took this one to Birmingham actually last time I went a couple of weeks ago, and I took it to Cornwall with me. But today, this is the sole camera. Normally what I do is I take my Sony camera as well, like the A7 III with a 24-70 or a 70-300 or whatever lens. But today, this is it. I'm traveling light because I really don't want to carry all my stuff around London. It's took me hours to get here, so the last thing I want to do is be walking miles while I'm carrying 2 cameras, a load of lenses and all that stuff. So I've also got my tripod with me in case I do some long exposure. Got a feeling when we get towards Tower Bridge, that's when I'm probably gonna start doing some long exposure shots. Maybe some with the buses. We've all seen the buses and the underground signs, right? So I did take one of those pictures a while ago, but I didn't really know what I was doing. Kind of before I started taking photography serious, I just kind of had my Nikon Z6 at the time. And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna copy that picture. Obviously it didn't turn out as most of us do. But hey, I got a picture, that's it. I think we're coming up on St. Paul's now actually. I think it's literally around this corner, hopefully anyway, because if not, I'm walking completely the wrong way. I think it's just, yeah, it's right in front of us here. You won't be able to see it yet, but it's just there. But I need to get a good location. So there, over here is that, if anyone's ever seen the one with the phone box and St. Paul's, it's literally just over here to the right. I'll show you guys that now. So look at that view. Isn't that just an amazing cathedral? I take a lot of pictures of cathedral. I've been to Berlin, where I've taken pictures of the cathedral there. I just seem to find cathedrals. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do a normal snap here just to dial in the settings. I'm using aperture priority on this one, just for now until I start doing the long exposures. And then obviously I'll go full manual and control everything. The issue we're going to have here is the 35mm equivalent on this. So this is I think it's like a 24mm, but it's 35 basically, because it's an APC camera. That's where we might struggle. Yeah, so as you can see, like, I mean, if we get further back here, but this basically is the phone box here. You're seeing all the pictures that are taken here with the bus going past, you know, the light trails at night. And then you've got the cathedral here, and somebody's painted this black. I don't know why they've painted it black. It was red. I'm pretty sure it was red anyway. That's how I remember it being. So you can see, like, from here you can get a pretty decent shot, but I am going to have to put out my tripod. Or maybe I'll just do if I get low enough, it's going to take a couple of shots there. For me to be able to actually get the whole picture in, I'm all the way back. You know, I'm further back. I'm literally walking so far back to the point where the tree is actually outshining the cathedral. So the branches of the tree above are actually doing me out of the picture, if that makes sense. I do like this picture here, with the branches in, with the post box in. Just gonna get right down here Sorry if it's obscuring your view. We're going to do that. What I might do is set up the tripod. I think it's, if I'm being honest, I think it's a bit too bright to be doing that. I mean, I'm not going to get any light trails, right? There's no one's got their lights on. I might come back to this another time, but I'll still take some shots of the cathedral because I think it's absolutely incredible. But you just, at this current time, the telephone box is really, really out of focus, out of exposure. So like, it's just black. It's literally, I was hoping to get the actual telephone bit in. So like do something different. If I put it on single spot, if I put it on single spot metering, let's just click this on. There we go. And I do it. That's not going to work. As you can see here, I mean, it is in the background. I don't know. I don't think that's working. I can just take a snap. Maybe because that's really overexposed, I might be able to redo it in post. But if I just expose for that, nah. So that's not going to come out. So it's a bit too dark at the minute. But what I will do is I'll take some normal snaps of it. It's an absolutely incredible building. Like I say, the first time I've come to this one, so it's been on my list for a long time, but I'm 100% honest with you, and I hate London. I really do not like coming to London. I think in my whole life I've been about twice. I'm just gonna get a shot like this. Kind of need to move back a little bit. I kind of like the branches in this part. So if there we go. So that could be a decent shot. We'll see what we get at the end of it, because like anyone else, I'm just human. I end up going home and deleting 90% of the pictures I've taken. Right, so right now the next shot is this. So this is Watling Street, or Watling Street, or however you want to say it. Basically on this street you're going to get a great view of St. Paul's Cathedral, which is there in between the buildings. So we'll do a quick snap here, which is good, but what we'll do is get a little bit closer, because even with the 35, the cathedral's way in distance in the frame. So what I'm going to do is go. It's a shame because as I've come here, you have this, not the best. Having roadworks here is not good for the picture, but if we get close enough, we can kind of crop those roadworks out. Using the Fujifilm, it's a 40 megapixel camera, so you get that extra space of the crop without losing, you know, the quality. So I really do enjoy the camera for that. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll take a horizontal. Let's just move to the side a little bit. I think there's going to be some good shadow shots today as well. So we're going to take that horizontal, and then we'll do a vertical as well. Like I say, I'm going to have to crop that out. It's a shame that that's there, because I really wanted to get sort of low to the ground and shoot up. Okay, so what we're going to do now is take a shot of this building here. It's just near Bank Station. Bank Underground is literally just in front of us here, and there's this lovely building here. So I'm going to try and get a shot with the big tower block in the background, even though that is a bit hazed over. I'm trying to lean it on here a little bit, just to try and get the picture that I want there. So let's say the downfall of this is the 35mm, but if you're sort of aiming your shots up a little bit, you can correct them afterwards. I'm just wondering, if you see something, shoot it, you know. So there's lovely buildings all around here, but some of them are in the sun. This building here is lovely as well, but if you could get up to the steps, you know, and actually do like a shot off the steps, that would be great. Of course, you have your buses and stuff coming around here for long exposure of the evening if you want. And again, you've got Bank Station again over here, and there's shots down there, down sort of the walkway, which you could take there. Nothing really interesting happening in this area. It's really early actually. Well, I say it's early. It's It's 8:45 on a Saturday morning. So I reckon people should be up and about, I don't know. But the shot down here, it's kind of a nothing shot, but let's just have a nothing shot for now. Every time I see something, I'm just gonna move the camera a little bit. Every time I see something I want to shoot, I just shoot it, because it's, you know, it's them shots. The only shot you're gonna miss is the one that you didn't take, right? So the way I see it, like that shot there, there's nothing there. Like, it's literally just a building with some sun on it. You know, that's it. It could be, you know, bus drivers. You know, this is a bus driver here, she looks very bored. If we step it back, you know, you might get a better shot. It's just one of those things. So yeah, you'll only miss the shot if you don't take it. So take as many shots as you can. This is just on the way to the other thing, the other view that I'm going to go for. I'm just going to wait to cross the road. I need to go that direction anyway, so we're going to walk down towards there and bear off to the left to our next location. But it's, like I say, just come out and enjoy. I will be bringing out a video shortly on, you know, how to stay safe, if you like, on when you're out doing photography. You know, 5 tips of making sure that you're safe and making sure that you're okay physically, you know, and of course your gear's okay. So yeah, that video will be releasing in, I think, like next week, I think it is. It'll be after this video, so don't forget to turn those notifications on so you get the notification when that goes live. There's going to be some helpful tips on this channel, and I'm going to be going all around the world, if you like, taking photos. So again, put in the comment section below, where do you want me to go next? Where shall I go? It could be anywhere in the world. I mean, within reason, right? I'm not going to go and fly to Australia, Sydney, just to have a quick walk around, but that's not saying I won't never be there. So I do travel quite a lot. I'll be in Hong Kong in October for 3.5 weeks, so there'll be loads of content coming then. Next week I'm actually in Spain, in Benidorm, but I don't think I'm taking my camera because it's more of a drinking holiday. I'm just going to take this shot. I like the shot with the hazy, you know, the glass building. I like that being sort of misty in the background. So you've got the foreground of this building here, but then you've got the background, you know, is like a hazy building, but it's a nice building. It's a real big building. So yeah, right, anyway, less talky, more walky, and I'm gonna go and get to our next location. Okay, so right now I am just the other side of St. Helens. If anyone wants to know where any of these locations are, just let me know and I'll put them map directions in there in the comment section for you. So we turn the camera on because this view here looks pretty cool with the building in the back. We can probably, yeah, we can get a decent shot vertical like this. If we just move it over slightly, let some more light in there. Right, that's not the purpose of coming to this location though. That was just an additional picture I've taken. There is an aerial shot, I believe, if you stand here and look up, right to the sky. There's a shot you can take with your camera, just, you know, obviously like this, or above your head, or however you want to take it, laying on your back, or however you want to do it. But you won't see me laying down on my back to take the picture, but I'm going to be doing it standing up because, well, the floor's absolutely filthy. I think they're actually cleaning the floor, to be fair. There's a guy with a jet wash thing doing this thing there, cleaning the floor, which is nice to see. Yeah, so I think this may be it. Yeah, this is it. This is the aerial shot that you're going to want to get, but you are going to want to stand right in the middle of it and really go for it on the... I might actually change my f-stop here. Yeah, get it a bit darker. Which is great. And the good thing about this look-up shot is basically the buildings like almost touch each other in the shot. So you can see there's only a little gap between the buildings. So it means you can focus. If you want to use your autofocus, you can just focus on the corner of one of the buildings. I'm going to take another shot here, or cover a couple of the corners. So of course I'll put all the pictures on the screen for you, as I have been for the whole video. I think a minute ago I actually went to a location and I forgot to press record. As always, as soon as I turn off the camera and go to walk to the next place, I'll see another shot. Around the corner here, you see the Shard in the background and this church here. This is Lower Thames Street. But if you come onto Fish Street, you'll be able to get the shot from there. It's actually a well-framed shot with the buildings in the sides. If we just move over slightly, wait for the van to pass. Actually, the van's just... We can remove the van afterwards because it's going to park... Oh, no, it's not. So we can see the Shard clearly now. We've got the spire or the church. And then, of course, we can just do the framing within the shot between this building here on the left and this building here on the right. So I'm going to take a couple of those because, yeah, I really like that shot. I think that's going to be one that I do use. You see, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a plane going past again, past the Shard. I really need to bring my zoom lens. I think after Hong Kong, or while I'm even in Hong Kong, I don't know whether to buy the A7R5 to Sony. I know I've just bought this Fujifilm, but I feel like I need to upgrade my A7 III. So I might actually buy the A7R5 and the G Master 2 16-35. So again, just on my way to this location, a massive plane there. I think it's a BA plane, but just went past the Shard. I have took some snaps, but again, I just don't feel like I'm in the right position to do it with this 35mm equivalent. So I am going to take some shots of the Shard. I think when we get down by the waterside, we'll be able to see whether the tide's in or out as well. Okay, so there's a shot right here. I'm at London Bridge steps or stairs. I'm actually below London Bridge. This is London Bridge right here. You can see there's a Shard there. So we're going to take a shot here because there's a cloud. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's basically cloud and sun. So I'll be able to get the shot. Just focus here. So I'm just using the top of the bridge as like a, almost like a leading line, kind of like a leading line. If we do a vertical shot here, I'll be able to get the stairway in it as well, and it'll make like a, it'll just make for a nice frame. So you just utilize things around you. So just put this in. I'm going to use that as a nice frame right there. Of course, any people we can take out after. Okay, so right now I'm at Tower Bridge. We'll just set up the tripod here because I want to get a picture, a long exposure of the bridge itself, with some water in it as well. Obviously, I'm working on a bit of a bodge setup with the ND filter, the built-in ND, and I'm also then using a tripod which is sort of connected down here to, I've literally just poked it through the fence there, so that should be a 2-second timer, and then you'll see the 20-second will count down. F9, 125 ISO and 20-second shutter speed. I may here go a little bit more than 20 seconds, but I'm going to see how this one turns out, because it's hard to see on the screen here because it is quite bright. I've had to move locations already once, purely for the fact that the sun was just beaming into the picture. So now I'm under some trees, which has given me the coverage I need to stop letting so much light in to the camera. But we'll see how that turns out. It should be a good picture. What I don't like about this is it's 20 seconds and then it takes 20 seconds to process as well. So every shot is 40 seconds. I'm gonna go minus on the exposure. Then I'm gonna go a little bit darker here. I'm gonna go F13, 20 seconds. And then I can always bring that back up in post. I'm hoping this turns out right. So we'll go for another 20 seconds, which of course is going to take 40 seconds. It's very windy here, so I'm hoping my camera's not moving at all. I've managed to lock that stability in now on my tripod. I rarely use tripods really, unless I'm doing long exposure. I don't use tripods at all. So, and of course landscape, but yeah, I haven't used this tripod for a long time. I've not used a tripod with this camera yet. I did buy the grip handle, which has an owl bracket on it. I bought that from Amazon. This is I want to say it's like a newer, I think it's newer, the brand. So, and it works really well. It literally slots on. I can still get to my battery. I can still get to everything I need. Let's have a look. Slight bit. Yeah, hopefully these pictures turn out well. We're gonna see. I'll put them all on the screen. After this, I'm gonna go and get some breakfast. I think go to the toilet and then have a little wander back towards the train station and see what else we can pick up on the way. There are a number of spots I still want to visit, but I don't want to do them all in one day because really I want to come back and target areas. And today's been kind of mix and match because I've been walking for a long time. I haven't really planned it very well, even though I did have a route. It just wasn't logistically planned well. So yeah, we're going to see next time we come, maybe do some proper street stuff. I don't know if you can see over there, they've got the armed police on a boat there. I'm not sure why. They're racing out to something, but yeah. Next time will be a more of a set plan.